emails a week. And I'll promote whatever. It won't always be in Power Network. It might be software. I'm an SEO guy. So I'll do SEO stuff or a ClickBank product or whatever. But I try to do catchy headlines. Like David Wood, do a headline like "Who pooped at my pancakes?" and he gets an incredible open rate. So I'll do strange headlines. I just did one. Who needs $6,427 before Christmas? I sold like 4 things in that stupid email. That email made me like $2,000 overnight. Because if they just open it, So I do try to create emails that remind them they're in pain. See, they never think about Christmas right now. But if we remind them, Christmas is right around the corner, brother, and you're broke.
You sent the email about September. September is the buying season.
Right. And all of a sudden they remember, I'm going to be broke. So I better do something now.
I like that idea.
So I always try to remind them that they're in pain. Yeah, you're right, that does hurt. I slap it, make it hurt even more.
That's right.
I say, I got some aspirin. What? It's only $25.
And if it's bleeding, you got a Band-Aid.
You got a Band-Aid. Yeah, but you got to either remind them of the pain or help it out a little bit. Make it hurt a little bit more. So I'll often ask questions, even in the headline of the email. What keeps you tossing and turning at night? They cannot not think about that.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's powerful.
So we just put itching powder in their underwear. You know what I'm saying? They gotta go.
They gotta scratch the itch.
What gets you to rank high on Google? Like, is it the Google circles? Because I see that you're doing a lot of. I see that you're growing them like daily. Like I remember you were like at 800, and then a week later you're at 1,200.
I'm buying it.
Oh, you're buying that?
Yeah,
Are you using like
$100?
Fiverr?
Yeah, it cost me like $100 for
Fiverr?
1,000. No, it's just search for buy Google circles. I found some company that I don't know the name of it. It's like you can buy like 25, 50, 100, 1,000.
Yeah.
So I think I've been buying 1,000 for $100.
Because you and Ray Higdon are like growing so fast.
Well, that's what I saw. I saw Ray was ranking really good, and he never did before. And his circles were climbing. It's like, I ain't no dummy. I can see what's happening. So I just started buying circles. And
That's what I'm noticing that, and I'm noticing you, Ray Higdon, and James Hicks.
Right.
You know James Hicks?
Yeah. James. One of my
James is
too.
He's growing really fast.
So the circles, I think, is doing a lot of good right now.
So how are you using that? Because I know you added me as a friend on that circle.
Yeah, I don't really use it other than it helps me rank by having people in my circles. So if I do make a post on Facebook, I'll make the same post on circles. So it does get you some
So
leads.
how do you
and
post
stuff
it?
like that.
How do you put the post on that circle?
You just go to circles, and it's just like Facebook.
But you can't put an Empower Network link on circles or Facebook.
I don't know. I never tried. I never promote what I want to sell directly. I always kind of go
Circle
like
it
a
back
sucker
to your
punch,
blog.
like a sucker punch.
Take them around the block first.
Yeah. Once they're lost and confused, and it's like, I have the map to help you get home.
Awesome.
There's your pain.
That's right. That's right.
Thanks for stopping through.
Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, so tomorrow will be crazy. I don't know what they're doing tomorrow. But Ashley's going to speak, David's wife. She went shopping, so she didn't get all messy up.
Oh, nice.
We'll have to hoot and holler, make her feel good.
And now I will go with no voice now.
Oh, I know. Every event, no voice. Mouth is stuck.
Just
Mouth
right.
smiling,
Feet is hurt.
You got to frown for a week just to undo it.
Rob, what's the best NLP mindset training you've ever been through, personally, that you've sat through? That you probably paid maybe $20,000, $30,000
Yeah,
for?
that's actually a tough one.
Tony Robbins.
No, believe it or not, it was a $97 ebook called How to Make Money for Anything. Stuart Lichman, $97. It was a very, very horrible book to get through. It just wasn't linear. Then he came out with a new edition, and it was really, really good. And then he had a $2,500 coaching thing, an 18-week coaching thing. That was the most powerful thing.
You think that was the transformation for your career?
That was it.
Because
I've been
I see you
all
teach
the
a lot
Tony
of that
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm a certified NLP practitioner, but most of that's not so much for marketing as it is for personal development. And for me, that was necessary because I was one of those guys. I just felt broken. You know, I was molested as a kid. My dad was a chump. My mom was a chump. You know, I just felt broken. I had low self-esteem. So I was one of those guys that would get up to 70,000 self-sabotage. 70,000 self-sabotage. And when I self-sabotaged, I did it well. I ended up in jail. I ended up homeless. I was horrible. So after 6 or 7 times, I said, you know what the hell was going on? And so I had to do almost to save my life and save my family's life. It was just me, not a big deal. I kept taking them down too. You know, I spent a life looking, how do I fix what's broken? And then that one course kind of set me on the right path.
Is that by Stuart?
Litchman.
Stuart Litchman?
And your wife stuck
So I
by
think
your
it's
side too.
Yeah, she did. So we've been married 31 years now. So I think it's LITCHMA. But it's how to make money fast, I think is what it was called. Stupid looking ebook on the internet for $97. But it'll change your life.
And has it helped you? How has it influenced your bar business?
Well, I started studying that probably 6, 7 years ago. So now if I join whatever, to me it's a settled conclusion. I don't join just because Aunt Mary said, hey, I got the next deal. No, I look at it as a business. Can I make money doing this thing? You know, I had a guy hit me up the other day for anti-wrinkle cream. It's like, really? I just can't see myself doing that. You know, because if you're going to put, hey, you need some anti-wrinkle cream? You don't like me. I didn't pay you a compliment, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's like, oh, it's not going to work for me. But so once I make the decision, I think it's going to work for business. But then how it helped me is I have a personal belief I can do whatever I want. But I didn't have that for 35 years. It took a lot of work to get to that place where I call it a settled conclusion. If I made a decision, I know it's a done deal. I just got to find somebody that's done it so I can copy it.
Now, one thing that you covered yesterday in the training, you talked a lot about belief.
Right.
And you said that when you went through the situation with your cancer, that was, I guess, kind of like a turning point.
That was the turning point because what I had, the doctors literally gave me 2 years to live. I had cancer, they had never cured it. They said, you don't have a chance in the world, you got 2 years to live. And at the time I was making good money, but I was the business. So I knew if I were to die, I would literally leave my family destitute, penniless. And that wasn't okay with me. So what I did is in that moment, I said, okay, I need to make a 6-figure residual income that will continue to come in even if I'm not physically here. And the only thing I knew to do was MLM. Up until that time, I had failed 7 times at MLM. Sign up, sponsor 2 people, make no money, go broke. But all of a sudden, I said I had to do it no matter what. So it was a shift in thinking, and all of a sudden my excuses weren't big enough anymore. I had a greater reason why. I didn't want to leave my family destitute and penniless. So within 18 months, having never had success before, doing the same thing I'd been doing to fail, within 18 months we built a multiple 6-figure business. The only thing I changed was my belief. See, all of a sudden it became a settled conclusion. I will do this, no matter what, no excuses, period.
And that's still related to Litchman.
For a newbie that's just getting started in the internet marketing business, never had any real success or whatnot, what advice would you give them as far as building their belief or a way to build their beliefs?
I think the best way is to actually attend live events because you see how many people we have here. 3,000 people. Out of that crowd, we had about 95% of the crowd raise their hands if they made money. If 95% of 3,000 people can make money, you can too. So live events are a great way to get belief. You get to hang out with people, meet them on a personal level, go, they're nothing special. I'm taller than they are. I'm better looking than they are. I think I'm even smarter than they are. So you learn they're not even special. And if they can do it, you can do it. Other than that, find people within your company or your program that's actually making money, and just hang out with them.
Right.
Just hang out. You'll find out they're just people.
You can. Go ahead.
Thank you. Guys, being that you are such a successful leader in this industry, a lot of people's belief system is they don't believe that they can just follow the 8 core commitments.
Right.
Did you follow the 8 core commitments to get where you are today?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But probably more refined because I came to the table with a little bit of experience. So it wasn't like I wrote a blog post for the first time in my life. I'd been writing them. So if you follow those 8 core steps, what will happen is eventually you'll get better at what you do. You'll write better blog posts. You'll be able to use words that convince people to join your team. When we first write, we kind of sound stuck on stupid. Hey, I'm writing about the day. It's wonderful. Pretty soon we start writing on, hey, what you're about to discover may surprise, even shock you at how easy it is to make money blogging.
Wow, that's amazing.
See, after a while, it just comes off.
Rolls off your tongue.
So that's the key about those 8 core steps. Not so much magic in the 8 core. The 8 core will teach you to become magical. That makes sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Rob, you've done and dealt with a lot of products, right? What makes Empower Network different? What makes it to your core belief that you believe it's going to work for everyone?
Well, a couple things. If you look online and you look at these multiple 6-figure, even 7-figure income earners, you'll see they have a couple things in common. They always have their own product. They always have a low-end product, $25, $49. They always got a high-end product, $4,000, $5,000 coaching. They always lead with the low-end product, and they're also making 100% commissions because it's their own products. That's the guru's secret. Most of us don't have the time, talent, or skill to create our own product. We come into Empower Network, we got a $25 a month product, we got a $100 a month product, a $500 a month or $500 product, $1,000, $3,000 product. I didn't have to write them. I didn't need time or talent. All I got to do is point people to it. Check it out. Check it out. That's it. So we literally have the guru package in this package.
And that's what Guru's been doing for years.
For years. For
So
years.
the thing that's unique is that the guru has empowered us to become gurus.
That's right.
Oh man, Rob.
For free.
That was
free.
excellent. Seriously, that was like that last question.
Thank you.
Was mind opening.
Thank you so much.
That was very
Yeah, that's why I am firmly convinced that Empower Network gives the average person an above average chance to make an incredible income working part-time in their spare time online. You don't have to do the products, it's already there. They say the fortune's made in continuity, membership sites. We got one. It's called $25 a month, $100 a month. It's made in high ticket programs. We got one.
One last question. Capture pages. I see on your page you have your own dynamic capture page. I don't know if you
I don't use the company pages.
Yeah.
Right.
Why is that?
The reason is I call this the billboard theory. We're getting in our car, we're going to go to the store, get a soda, right? We see a billboard, we read it, we form an opinion. Tomorrow we go to the store, do we notice the billboard? No. Because we've already seen it, we formed an opinion. Life is too busy. So we put things in little categories. Don't need to pay attention. It's about LASIK surgery. I don't need that crap. I won't need it for 30 years, right? Same thing when you have a company where you have thousands of people promoting the same page. It gets tired. If you sent me a page to Empower Network, I'll give you 1 second. Oh, it's Empower Network. I've already made a decision. I'm in or I'm not in, or I already made a decision. So you have no chance of getting me. None. But if you sent me something that didn't smell the same, look the same, or taste the same, and you pre-sold why I should look at it, you got my attention. At least for more than a second. You know what I mean? If I can get attention for more than a second, I can show them magic.
So you just differentiate yourself from the rest of the market.
How do you create that 3-step capture page? It's a 3 process.
Yeah, that's it's really just 3 pages with 3 different videos, and I use the Aweber form on each page.
It's an Aweber form on each page.
So really, when they opt in the first form,
Because you ask them a multiple choice question.
so if they actually do those questions, it submits and puts them on a new list, unsubscribes them from the first list. So I have people on one list that tells me, okay, they didn't go to step 2. Are they worth my time? Not so much. So I'm just going to give them some emails. These guys answered all those questions. I'm going to pick up a phone call. Hey, thanks for sharing your critical reason why. I got something for you. What's that, Rob? The answer. To help you get whatever it is you want. Let's talk about that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and that little 3-step process.
Diggin Smith invented that, or you?
No, I actually got that from a guy named Tom Challen, who's a network marketing trainer, and he's a prospecting guy. Dial. And he said, well, before you dial, put them through this hoop. Make them jump through some hoops. So that's why I created that. In the old days, I used to dial. So that was really from the old days of making them jump through hoops. But it works for Empower Network too.
Yeah, right, that's right. That's 2 secrets right there.
I just really want to thank you personally, because in the training yesterday, what I really got from you the most was that swish feature that you did today.
Yeah.
Yo, that helped me so much because I was clearing things. Like, you forced me to think about things that I did not want to think about.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Things, it's what I call the hurts, habits, and hang-ups that hold us back. Now, if you want to take that to the next level, you can go to my site. It's MLMABC123.com. MLMABC123.com. Just opt in, and right below my signature, you'll see a link that says, if you know what Swish is, click here to download it. You'll download that music that we play. And then just keep in mind, as you go about your business, if you catch yourself not doing what you should be doing, I should be writing a blog. Or you catch yourself doing what you should not be doing, understand you're encountering a disempowering belief that's probably unconscious. You don't even know what's going on. So in that moment, just stop in that moment and do a body check. And what we're looking for is feelings. How is my body feeling? Maybe I'm clenching my jaw. Maybe I got the mad lip going on. Maybe I'm holding my breath. Maybe I'm squeezing my butt. Whatever, something's going on. Take and say, okay, self, give me a memory earlier in time when I had that same body feeling. And just go with whatever your brain gives you. It could be a memory of when your dad's yelling at you. It could be a memory when your teacher called you stupid. Or maybe you fell down at school and felt embarrassed. Whatever. Just go with it and play that music. And you're going to hear some sad music that'll make that memory a little intense. Then you're going to hear some happy music. Get up and dance and cheer and do whatever you want to do. Get your body moving. Go back to sad. Just follow the music. And what will happen is by that third time, we will erase that negative charge on that emotion, on that memory. You do that enough times, do it consciously for a month, you will not be able to prevent success. Because you already have everything you need to go where you want to go. But we also have the ball and chain that we haven't cut loose yet. We don't even know what it is. It's that mental baggage. We cut that loose, you're a rocket ship straight to your destination.
Awesome. I don't even want to take up no more of your time tonight, but I just want to thoroughly let you know that I appreciate everything that you've provided us this weekend, okay?
I think it's awesome.
Awesome.
Isn't that great?